But in sickness and in health I'll love you. In sickness and in health I said I'll do.
See, you just put your mind to it. It's quite easy to work this thing, really. Just turn your wheels, see? This one, not that one. You get dog's doos all over your hands, see? Just turn... Well, watch then. See, just turn the wheels like that.
Mind that table.
Right, I'm just getting the hang of it, and I just get the feel of it. Right, now, you want to turn to the right. Right, like right hand down, and just...
Mind that table.
I'm just trying to show you how it works,
I know how it works.
Oh, here then. Yeah, that's all you've got to do. And you're mobile. It's all right, isn't it? Hey, I mean, that's not the end of the world, is it, having to sit in one of these things? Come on, blimey. It's a shame you don't like football, really. Get a good seat in one of these, right on the touchline. Nice warm rug over your legs, shouting out to players, come on, you Irons! No, I'm glad you got it. I don't mind telling you. It's a load off my mind knowing that when I go out, you ain't going to have to be stuck in this room on your own.
Oh, what's going to happen then? When you go out, and I ain't going to have to be stuck in this room on my own. You don't think I'm going to be able to wheel myself about in that thing, do you?
Why not?
Why not? Because I'm not going to sit in that thing trying to push those wheels round. That's why not. Because I'm not strong enough, for one thing. And another thing, you said you'd push me. You told everyone you'd push me.
Well, I ain't said I won't, have I?
Well, get out then. Let me get in.
I was only thinking of you, my dear, that's all. I mean, make you more independent, wouldn't it, if you can get about on your own like in that thing? Oh, blimey. I've seen people charging about in them things. Seen them playing basketball, and I have. See, all it needs is a little bit of effort, my dear, that's all. God blimey, they've got their own Olympics to have you handicapped. Winning gold medals, they are, some of them.
Are you going to push me?
You won't try. That's your trouble. You won't blooming try, will you?
If it was you who had to sit in this chair all crippled up, it'd be a different tune you'd be playing then. You wouldn't be talking about playing basketball, winning gold medals, would you? Oh, no. You'd expect me to push you. If you couldn't walk, had to sit crippled up in this chair.
Yeah, but it ain't me that's all crippled up and got to sit in that chair, my dear. It's you's got to sit in that chair, innit? Your legs have gone wonky, my dear, not mine. Well, I'd like to think if it was me who was in your condition, that I would try and do something about it. And not just sit there and give in to it. It's no good looking at me like that, my dear. It's not my fault if the good Lord has seen fit to turn you into a cripple. Bloody thing! I don't know what I've done to deserve this.
What?
You, stuck in this thing!
Punishment from above.
Didn't say it was.
And it seemed to be implying it.
No. All I said was...
It's rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah, well, rheumatoid.
A lot of people my age get it. If it had been, it'd be you that would have got it.
Yeah, well, it ain't me that's got it, is it? It's you what's got it. You got that brake on again?
No.
You sure? I mean, this thing's getting harder and harder to push it is. You're going to have to lose some weight, my dear. That's what you're going to have to
do. You'll get used to it. Once you get the knack. Don't it requires a bit of effort?
Here's a punishment from above. I'm beginning to believe that. You're right. It's me. It's me he's got his knife into. He's worked it out. What is the hardest punishment? Pushing this bloody thing or sitting in it?
All I meant was, if the Almighty, if he has done this to you, well, he probably ain't done it to you because he don't like you. No, he's always doing this sort of things to the ones he does like. He's always been hard on his saints down here on earth. It's an old fact. He does it to try him, you see, to put him to the test. For something better he's got up there for him in heaven. And then, when he calls you, he sits you by his side, upon his right hand. As example to all them others who've had it too easy down here. I shouldn't think he'd make you suffer too long. Nah, not a hard man. Once he sees you've had enough, once he thinks you've done enough penance, he'll call you unto him. And then, boom, you'll be laughing.
I'm dancing on your grave. Anyhow, my legs will outlast your liver.
It's the only way I get them to stop.
I'm singing in the rain.
Again?
You go too far.
Too fast. I can't go fast enough. I want to get undercover and get bloody drenched.
I don't want accident.
Yeah, and I don't want to catch my death, neither. Oh, dear, oh, Lord. Look, will you leave that brake alone? You don't leave that brake alone, I'll remove it. I'll remove that bloody brake, I will.
Go steady. Take it easy.
Take it easier. You're not making it any easier putting that bloody brake on all the time.
And watch your language. You're not at home now, you know. You're in the street. People can hear you.
Look, if you don't like the way I'm pushing in, you can...
Take it easy. Don't you conking out on me. You're as young as you used to be, you know.
I know that, my dear. I know that. And I'm getting older by the minute, pushing this bloody thing.
Well, put the brake off.
Bloody thing! What's that happened to me?
Oh, dear, oh, Lord. Ain't it fair, eh? Ain't it bloody fair? Here she comes, Zola Bud.
Wish I had another hand.
Another hand? You ain't got enough wrong with you. You want another hand to go wrong with you. Told you. You shouldn't have to go dragging out to see that doctor. He's the one who should come out to see you. You're the one who can't walk. You're the cripple, not him.
Look, it's not our doctor I've got to see. I keep telling you. It's a consultant. Specialist up at the hospital. He specialises in what I've got.
Oh, yeah? And what's our one specialise in? Ain't nothing, I suppose. Nothing we seem to get anyway. I mean, you go and see him, all he does is sling you over his shoulder.
Well, perhaps that's what he specialises in. He believes in that. It's good for your spine, he says.
I had nothing wrong with my spine when I went to see him. I had a cold. I've got something wrong with my spine now, though, haven't I? Oh. I've got a pain in my spine now, since I see him.
Well, it's good for your spine, what he does. It straightens you out. He does it to everyone.
I didn't want no straightening out. I was all right the way I was. I just wanted something for me cold, that's all.
Oh. Anyway, I wouldn't like to ask the doctor to come round here. I wouldn't like to ask anyone to come round here, the state this place is in. I feel too ashamed.
It's another thing. You should have someone in to help. You shouldn't have to go cooking and scrubbing and cleaning the condition you're in. Crippled up the way you are.
You could do more.
That's not the point. That's not the argument, is it? They, the council, they should send someone round here. It's their job to provide that, not mine. It's not my job. I'm not a bloody social worker. I mean, where's your welfare state, eh? That's what I'm on about. Where do they vanish to when you need them? Oh, yeah. You're paying for it, didn't you? You have to. See, I was against that from the beginning, you know that. I would have sooner gone private, but no. No, you ain't got no bleeding choice. You have to pay into that. Oh, they said we've got a free health service for you, Mr. Garnett. It's only going to cost you X pounds per week.
What's X?
What's X? I'll tell you what bloody X is. Ex-bloody Spencer, that's what X is. That's what your free health service is. Ex-bloody Spencer. Oh, yeah. They're quick enough when you're paying in for it, aren't they? Quick enough grabbing the money off you then. But the minute it comes to time to give some of it back, they're not so bloody quick or keen then, are they? I'll tell you. If it was one of your city companies, one of your private firms, one of your insurance friendlies done a bunk with the money, what you've paid in, they'd soon get their collar felt. Don't you worry about that. They'd soon, their bloody feet wouldn't touch the ground. The bloody fraud squad would be onto them. But just because it's a government, they can rob you blind, they can.
Well, they give me this chair.
Oh, yeah, they give you that chair. They give you a bloody wheelchair. They never given no one to push it, did they? Let Muggins push it! Muggins! I'll tell you something, I need a bloody wheelchair soon, pushing you around in that thing. I'm not a bloody horse to be put in a cart at my time of life. My age, I should be having a rest, not becoming a beast of burden. Where's the... Bloody hell. Where you going with that? I ain't had a mouthful of that yet. You...
Oh.
Silly great pudding. Give us that here. Look. Bloody car drivers. No consideration. You're parking your front garden soon. Bloody hell. But there's no room on the pavement, Steve. All the bloody cars are parked on the pavement.
Just pull over!
No, I've got as much right on this road as you have.
Come on, hurry up, will you?
There's no law that says how fast I've got to go. All the law says is how fast I can't go. You want to show a bit more consideration for other road users, mate?
You're not a road user!
I'm using it. I'm using this road. I'm just in front of your car using
Yeah,
it.
but you're not supposed to be using it!
Who
I'm
said?
a car driver!
Yeah, well, I'm a four-wheel vehicle too.
I pay tax to be on these roads!
Oh, yeah?
I've got a disc on my windscreen!
Yeah, and how do you know I ain't got a tax on my windscreen,
What
eh?
windscreen? You're a bloody pedestrian!
Not necessarily. I might be a car driver and be out for a walk. Listen, I've got a cripple in this wheelchair that I'm pushing.
You want somebody severely handicapped pushing it?
Yeah, don't bloody start with me, mate.
Look, can you be reasonable?
No, you be bloody reasonable.
Listen, you're not supposed to be walking in the road holding up traffic.
Who
You should know that.
Who says I'm not supposed to be walking in the road? Who
Hey.
says?
It's dangerous.
Yeah, well, it's a bloody sight more dangerous to push the wheelchair on the pavement with all the cars parked on it.
Now what?
Go on, knock us down. Go on. I'll have you, mate. I'll take you to the bloody cleaners. I'm a pedestrian, huh? A law-abiding pedestrian. What is crossing a road in my legally designated place according to my legal right-of-way. Just hurry up! I've got invalid in this chair, mate.
Just cross it for Pete's sake!
There's no law that says how fast I have to cross this road, mate. I can cross it in whatever
Just
time
cross
I
the
want.
road and hurry up for Pete's sake, mate!
Changed our mind. Take your hand off of that chair.
Listen.
Take your hand off of this chair.
Now listen!
You take your hand off that chair.
I'm gonna put my hand on you in a minute!
Do what? You do what? You and his arm, mate. I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you. Big as you are. I'll take you on, mate. I'm not fighting you.
You're gonna be putty! I'm putty now!
Hey.
I'm putty!
time here, don't they?
Well, they're very busy.
Busy what? On another go slow, are they?
They are short-staffed.
Short staff have got over 4 million unemployed. Well, then they train someone up to be doctors.
I don't want someone off the dole queue examining me.
It's up to me, that's where our doctor be, on the bloody dole queue. It's up to me, that's where they'd all be, on the dole queue. Oh, dear.
Can't smoke here.
No smoking.
Worse than Nazi Germany here. It's supposed to be a free country, isn't it?
Well, it was till your Mrs. Thatcher took over.
Not my Mrs. Thatcher. I never voted for her.
You voted for the Tories.
So I might have, but I voted for the Tory men, not for the Tory women. It's a mistake putting a woman in charge, isn't it? It's not a woman should be in a parliament in the first place. It's not a woman's job. Your woman's place is
Where?
in the home.
Yeah.
In the home, my dear. All right. There were 1 or 2 of them in parliament in the old days. Just for a laugh, wasn't it? Just for a giggle. And to hand out the tea and blankets during the all-night sessions. No one took them seriously. See, your woman's role is not go messing about in politics. Your woman's role is to be wife and mother of your politician. Mother of a prime minister. Not to be it herself. Wife and mother of man. That's all we ask of them. It should be important enough role for any woman. They shouldn't have to go worrying their pretty little heads about how the country's run. It's none of their business. Be good at housekeeping. That's all your economics your woman has to know. But your man, you see, he's got to go out and earn the money before she can housekeep it. And that is your man's role. To go out and earn the money for her.
Well, I haven't noticed you doing much of that.
It won't be very long.
You're bleating Star Wars, isn't it?
Don't start that.
Don't go out for smoke.
Smoke.
Any signs of life yet? Hey? He ain't going off on his holidays, is he? Your consultant. I mean, this is the right day, is it?
Yes.
I mean, don't they give you an appointment, like a time to see him?
They tell you a time to be here.
Oh, but is that the same time he gets here? This bloody what I see. I mean, he is here, is he? That's turned up, is he? There's open up shop, is he?
I don't know.
Only he might still be up near Harley Street with all his rich patients. Well, them Harley Street doctors, they only come down here to practice on the likes of us, my dear. Well, it's no good looking like that. It's the truth I'm telling you. You've heard the expression, to practice medicine. We don't think them rich Harley Street patients let them doctors practice on them, do you? No. This is where they do their practicing, down here. On us, on your poor National Health Service patients. Like us, this is where they sharpen up their skills, my dear. This is where they learn to use a knife. On us. I mean, let me ask you a question, see. Who was your first heart transplant patient, eh? It wasn't one of your rich Harley Street patients, was it? Oh, no. It was a poor Jewish one down in South Africa. Migrant probably just got off the boat with hardly enough lingo to know what they was doing to him. And look what they done, look what they done. They bunged a black heart into him. A black man's heart. Bound to fail, isn't it? Because, you see, your Jews' other Jewish organs rejected it, didn't they? Because it wasn't what your Jews call kosher, you see. Anyway, even if he had lived, even if he ever had survived him, what sort of life would that be out in South Africa with all your apartheid? When a white man walked around with a black man's heart, he wouldn't even know what toilet to use, would he? Because they've got a bit better at it since then. I've had a lot of practice out there in South Africa where your life is cheap. But I'll tell you one thing. When they've perfected it, as soon as they've made that operation foolproof, you won't see no poor people getting heart transplants then, my dear. But all your rich millionaires getting it then. You mark my words.
Will you get me a cup of tea?
I suppose I'll have to queue up for that, won't I?
Well, it won't hurt you, will it? Not doing anything else.
All right, Sambo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Something new for you, isn't it?
No, I was thinking,
Yeah, so you said.
in 100 years or more from now, there'll be new people here.
Why, do you think we'd have to wait that long?
In the world, I'm talking about, you silly great pudding. In this world, it'll all be gone. Well, you've got a point, though, what you're saying about all this waiting.
Well, it'll all be gone before that.
Oh, I'll be gone soon. That consultant don't put his finger out. No, I was thinking, you know, like watching all them people coming here, all the sick and the lame. It made me think. It don't matter what them doctors do to them, don't matter how clever they become, we've still all got to go, haven't we? All that money spent on keeping people alive, wasted. Because we've all still got to go, haven't we? I mean, even them, even the doctors themselves, because in 100 years or more, none of us who's here now will be here then. We'll all be gone.
Well, it would be stranger if we wasn't.
No matter how important you are, see how rich, how famous, all be gone. Margaret Thatcher, Boy George, Arthur Scargill, even your Terry Wogan. All got to go. Makes you think, that, doesn't it?
Seems to have made you think. I thought you knew that. I thought you knew that you'd have to go someday.
I mean, imagine an old world full of new people and no one that we know will be here.
There's not many here now that I know.
Well, look on the bright side. All right, so you've lost your use of your legs. Could be worse, you still got your arms. You ain't lost the use of them yet, have you? Ain't, my dear. You've still got all your marbles. Well. No, I mean, you look at some old people, God blimey, you know, about your age, they don't know where they are, so some of them don't even know who they are. Nah, listen, you want to cheer up, sit there moping about. I'll tell you, I'll win the pools, my dear. I'll take you to Lourdes.
If you win the pools. Anyway, that's only for Catholics, isn't it?
No, if you've got the money, my dear, them Catholics ain't going to turn away the business, are they? Anyway, how'd you tell a Catholic, eh? I mean, you could pass for Catholic easy. All you've got to do is get some of them beads what they pray on, go down that church of theirs, learn some of the lingo, light a few candles, ace, king, queen, jack, ba-boom. Nah, you can pass a Catholic as anyone. No, listen, I'll tell you, I'll win the pools and get the money, straight off to Lourdes for you. No more hanging about these places. Yeah, another thing about your Lourdes, see, we'd get a bit of a return, look, on our money. You know, bring back all the duty-frees. But I've heard tales about your Lourdes. Amazing. You know, people worse crippled up than what you are. Worse than any of this lot here. To walk into that water, holy water, and I come out and throw away the crutches. Leave the wheelchairs there. Of course, we wouldn't leave our wheelchair there. We'd bring the duty-free back in that, wouldn't we? You know, it's a wonder to me they don't put your Lourdes on your national health. No, of course, I mean, the doctors would be against that, would it? Stands to reason. You put your laws on your national health, they'd all be out of a job, wouldn't they?
I don't know why you've got this terrible down on doctors all of a sudden.
I've got no down on them. Some was all right, some was honest enough. I just think it's bloody daft to let doctors and nurses build up a bloody good business out of us being ill. It's daft, isn't it? Let them make a handsome profit out of cutting your legs off or cutting your insides out.
No one's cutting my legs off.
Well, of course they aren't. No one's going to cut your legs off, my dear. You're too poor. There's not enough profit out of cutting your legs off.
No, doctors are dedicated. They're like vicars and priests.
Talking about.
They do what they have to do because it's good for us. They don't all think like you.
Doctors are the same as everybody else, my dear. They're in it for what they can get out of it. I mean, you don't think Undertaker cries when you die, do you? Of course he don't. He's the only one laughing, because he's earning, isn't he? You don't think Undertaker digs a hole for the love of it and buries you for the love of it, do you?
Well, some would dig holes and bury you for the love of it.
No,
You'll soon on to the doctor if there's anything that's wrong with you.
On to him? God blimey, he's hardly ever there. It'd be easier to getting in to see royalty than getting in to see him.
Well, you can't expect to see him at the drop of a hat. You're supposed to make an appointment to see him.
Make an appointment? Don't be bloody daft. How can I make an appointment? I don't know when I'm going to be ill, do I? What am I supposed to do? Go down to fortune teller, find out when I'm going to be ill? Oh, Doc, can I have an appointment, please? I think I'm going to have a flu on Tuesday.
You're always phoning in, complaining that you're ill.
Look, the trouble with your doctors, my dear, is the government paying them their money up front. What the government ought to do is only pay them their money when his patient is sick. And only then, if he does his job properly and gets him well again. And if he dies, nothing. Don't give him nothing. He'll soon come running in. Yeah, well, he'd soon come running when you ring him up there. Or better still, what the government ought to do, see, is only pay your doctors when his patient is fit and healthy. And if he gets sick, stop it out of his wages. He'd soon want to see you then. You wouldn't have to bother making appointments with him then. He'd be round your house all day long, knocking on the front door. Good morning, Mr. Garnett. Anything I can do for you? Nothing I can do for you today, is there? Oh, blimey. One sneeze, I'll soon find your hospital bed then, I tell you.
But I think the National Health Service is a good thing.
Good thing?
Yeah. Don't know where I'd be now without it.
National Health Service, a good thing? What are you talking about? You can't even get to Lourdes on it.
I don't know that I want to go to Lourdes. Afraid I don't believe in miracles anymore.
Well, you please yourself. I'll tell you one thing, it'd be a bloody miracle if any of this lot get to see a doctor today. Bloody hours we've been here, hours!
Pushing you about, but in sickness and in health I love you.